Remember those monster stories you heard as a kid? Well, all those stories were true. And they all live right here, in this godforsaken city. Lisbon, Portugal. A place where nightmares crawl, just outside the corner of your eyes. Where the air is tense with the resounding sound of footsteps that belong to no one. Where every shadow quivers with eyes unseen by...
Dog? Who are you talking to?
What? Pizzaboy, don't interrupt my intro!
Don't you think we have more pressing matters at hand?
Oh yeah. And how did we get into this mess? I seriously have no idea. Tell it to me as if I were 5 years old.
Well, it was a normal day at the office when someone knocked on the door.
The office? Boring! Start with a car chase.
A car what? Fine. Let's start with a car chase.
Dog, I can't believe you pulled my head off. Again!
It's not my fault. I confused you with another gargoyle. You all look alike.
That's racist.
Guys, why don't we concentrate on the driving? You know, keep our eyes on the road?
Don't tell me how to do my job, Pizzaboy.
If we don't stop those gargoyles, they'll finish the ritual. And then the whole world will be engulfed by the flames of some ancient demon. Not that all you demons are bad, mind you. Right, Pazul?
It's all your fault, Yuriko. If you hadn't blown our cover, none of this would have happened. You should have kept delivering pizzas. My job was easier without you poking around.
Says the werewolf who could have turned and finished the coven right there.
Shut up, Pizzaboy. That plan lacks elegance.
Look, dog, I'm a little bit tired of being the butt of your jokes and your personal scapegoat.
Butt of the jokes? That's our own little gargoyle's place.
Thanks, guys. You always make me feel like an important part of this team. I feel even more uncomfortable than that 6,000-year-old demon trapped inside a little girl's body.
Okay, Pizzaboy, I think we got him. Prove you're not completely useless and finish them off. Light that cocktail I left on the back seat and blow them up.
I'm on it, dog. It's on! Yeah, that should do it.
I'm Dog Mendonça, cockatrice turds, and you are all guilty of breaking the code. Have you cleaned the waste paper basket yet, Pizzaboy?
So much for the glamour of working as an occult detective's intern.
I don't think that's the sound an empty basket makes. Do what I ask you or I'll reduce your salary.
What salary?
Exactly.
There's someone at the door.
If it's for the rent again, just say no hablo portugués until they leave.
It looks like a young woman. Maybe it's a case.
A girl? Quickly! Pazul, Gargoyle, everyone to their places. Clean the crumbs off the sofa. Put those pizza boxes in the trash can. We have work to do. Look as cool as possible. But not cooler than me, of course.
Hi, my name is Nadia. Which of you is Doc Mendonça?
That would be me, honey. And what brings such a delicate flower as yourself to a humble place like this?
I read that you're a detective of the occult, and I think I might be needing your services.
Tell little doggy what's the problem. A poltergeist? Zombies? Vampires? Gargoyles searching through your dumpster?
I'm scared and not really sure of what I know. Do you believe a curse can bring people back from the dead? Maybe you can help me figure out how deep this goes and how dangerous it is.
That kind of job has our name written all over it. Count us in.
We would like to ask you some questions first before we can take the case. Are you in some kind of danger?
I don't think so. I'm scared, but I still don't know if I'm in some kind of danger.
Who or what are you scared of?
Something happened to me. I can't really put it into words, but I might be in need of some help.
What kind of job is it? A stakeout? Personal protection? You want an exorcism?
That's overwhelming. Maybe I came to the wrong place. I don't know if a detective is really what I need.
What? No, Pizzaboy, you and your boring questions. Don't ruin this for me. I mean us. It's business.
Meeting a new client is almost like interrogation. You not only need to know why they landed at your doorstep, but also everything that would help your case. Sometimes there are details people hide without knowing it. Sometimes they just don't dare to tell the whole truth. I'll try my best with this new potential client, although I think Dog will ruin it for me. Remember, it's all about asking the right question and having the right reaction to their answers. This will squeeze the truth out of them. Now I have to retrace those questions to see how much information I can get out of them. Are you in some kind of danger?
I don't think so. I'm scared, but I still don't know if I'm in some kind of danger. I mean, the thing that's haunting me hasn't done me any harm yet.
If you're not in danger, why are you here?
Like I said, I'm scared. You don't know who's behind all this. Besides, I don't think I'm the one in danger. Its threat extends far beyond me.
Who is in danger?
I don't know. I think many people are in danger, but I don't know exactly who.
Can you name at least one?
Knowing what I know, it could be anyone.
Oh, Pizzaboy, you clearly don't know how to treat a girl. And that's why you'll die alone.
I have a girlfriend. Her name is Anna.
Sure you do, sure you do.
So, someone else is in danger. If Dog wouldn't have interrupted, we would have found out who. Who or what are you scared of?
Something happened to me. I can't really put it into words, but I might be in need of some help. Do you think something can come back from the dead?
Please tell me it's not zombies. That's so cliched these days.
What about ghosts? A vengeful ghost. Would that pique your interest?
Ghost? You mean like a white sheet and shackles?
No. More like a living horror hiding behind a mask, piercing the night with her shrilling voice.
In our trade, things behind a mask are not supernatural. They're mostly janitors, water slide attendants, or nuns.
You won't be laughing when the bodies start to pile up and they return. I don't think any of us is safe with her around. Maybe you're not the right people for this job.
Now, girl, don't be scared by that guy. He's not very bright, but he means no disrespect. I'm the perfect man for the job, you know? No matter what the job is, I created the code, a set of rules that keeps the paranormal and human world apart. So, you know, I have experience, if you know what I mean.
So, we're dealing with a ghost. A female ghost at that. But who's the they she brought up? I wish Dog would have just let me conduct the interview. What kind of job is it? A stakeout? Personal protection? You want an exorcism?
That's overwhelming. Maybe I came to the wrong place. I don't know if a detective is really what I need. I mean, do you even know how to break a curse? Do you even deal with those things?
Look, wherever it is, I'm sure we'll find a way around it. We're here to help. But for that, we need you to speak up and tell us what happened.
I think I'm involved in some kind of gypsy curse.
Gypsy curses. There's no such thing.
Dog.
I mean, sure. We break everything. Curses, artifacts, covenants. If you can make it, we can break it.
I see you don't believe me. But it's happening. I know what I heard. I've seen the gypsy curse with my own eyes. As a matter of fact, I think I've been seeing it all my life, but only now I came to realize what was happening. And it's dangerous. I don't feel safe anymore.
No, of course we believe you. Like our motto says, satisfaction guaranteed. Take it from the alpha dog himself.
So, she believes there's a gypsy curse involved, and she heard it from someone else. That's something, at least. Well, let's see what we learned so far. There is a ghost that might be after someone, and this ghost might be related to a gypsy curse. I'm sorry, but this is too vague. I don't know if we can make up a case out of this.
I'm sorry, but I'm not the one being judged here. I want to see if you are worthy of my trust. Your job is to dig up what happened not only for me, but for everyone involved. As for the rest, what comes around goes around.
What do you mean? Was that a threat?
Well, I heard enough. We're taking your case, lovely lady. Let's discuss the details over dinner. Privately.
Dog? I think she just threatened me.
Nonsense, Yuriko. I will take her out for dinner now, and maybe to a movie to release stress. And who knows, we might even end up stopping for ice cream.
Remember, boy, don't do a gypsy wrong, or everything you love will rot inside of you.
She got you, see? She's a blast. Don't wait up for us.
Hey, this is awfully quiet and peaceful. It feels kind of nice. I wonder what's missing. I should probably pick up that phone. Doc Mendonça, Paranormal Investigator Office. How may I help you?
Yuriko, I need your help, now. It's an emergency.
Dog! Long time no see. How are you?
This is no time for formalities, Pizzaboy. Come and help me. I'm at Motel Romero. Be quick and bring Pazul. There's a goddamn gypsy curse in place.
Okay, everyone. We're heading to Motel Romero. It seems like Dog got himself in some kind of trouble. Wait here. I'm gonna give Dog a hand.
I take it you came here for the fat man?
Yeah. Has he broken anything yet?
No, he's quite still. You can see it for yourself. He's in front of the telly.
I should have seen that coming. So there you are. What happened to you?
I'm in a cage, Pizzaboy. I thought you were smart enough to notice that.
You could transform into a werewolf and free yourself. Why haven't you?
I'm busy contemplating all the wrong decisions of my life. Like hiring you. Besides, the cage is made of solid silver. Werewolves are deadly allergic to silver.
So, you want me to lift the cage?
Oh. I called you because Candle Cove is on, and I can't turn the TV. But you could actually do that, yes. I wasn't expecting you to be of any help. But maybe you can free me and then I can go upstairs. There is a suspect from my case hiding in there. After locking me in this cage, I believe we need to meet eye to eye.
All right.
Hey, doggy. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy?
Allow me to translate, Pizzaboy. I know how to speak dog. He says that you should consider your next step, for it might be your last. He is the spawn of Cerberus, a true demon incarnate. And he will slit you open and feast on your guts. Oh my gosh! You hellish fiend! Is that the same mouth you use to lick your privates? What the hound said is just too horrible to translate. Believe me, I'm doing you a favor, Eureka.
Okay. I may have to find another way around it. Ugh! This will leave tons of hair inside my jacket. It'll itch like hell.
How much more do I have to wait until you get that fat man out of the cage?
I was thinking about letting him stay there. Maybe you can feed him, and we can make him an attraction, like a zoo. I see you lack a sense of humor.
In this particular subject, I do.
Now I can finally realize my childhood dream of having a toy truck. Man, I can't wait to take this bad boy for a spin at the closest sandbox. I'll be king, and all the other children will want to play with me. This is my chance of becoming popular. Or I can just use it to help my lazy boss out. An array of different suits, maybe for costume parties? This is something I should have drawn in elementary school. Behold, that Catmobile! Patent pending. Well, that took care of that. Now I should go upstairs and find a way to free Dog. The shelf is full of cleaning products and makeup. Strangely, tons and tons of makeup. There's a lot of makeup on the shelf, but I don't feel like using it. I'm digging how I look right now, in unfiltered HD. It looks so comfy. I can feel it's calling. But no, I must resist. I have a quest at hand. It's locked. What the? A dead body? This must be Dog's suspect. Does that mean that he actually has a case? I thought he was on a wild goose chase. Things got real all of a sudden. I need to get Doug up here right now. I don't know who he is, but he's dead all right. Chubby doesn't begin to cover the proportions of this dead body. This must have something to do with Dog's investigation. And I thought he got himself in trouble fooling around.
Pizzaboy, you lifted the cage. I mean, it took you more time than it should, but you did it. Hey, wait. Who are you? It's you. But it can't be. You're dead.
What's going on? Can you hear me?
No. The curse is real. Leave me alone. Don't touch me. Don't you dare.
Hey, dog! What's happening down there? Are you alright? Dog? Damn it! The door's closed! I'm trapped! I need to get out of here and help him! It is technically a way out, but there is nothing to cushion my fall. So much for preserving the crime scene. Oops! Sorry, doggy. I'm not sorry. I guess I could cushion my fall if I fell over the body. That fell over that devilish hound. Okay, here goes nothing. Ouch! I scraped my knee. What am I doing? Dog needs me. There's no time to lose. Though his reign was brief, he will always be our chief. He called everybody pullets. In the end, he was rid with bullets. She always held a sophisticated pose. Now all she does is decompose. Here should lie the Ben that has drowned, his body and soul never to be found. Hey, the door to the graveyard opened from the inside. That was convenient. Hey, dog! Are you alright? Damn it! Dog is gone. He's truly gone. What should I do now? Hey, guys, did you by any chance see Dog leave the motel?
No, but we saw you jump out of a window. Not the most graceful fall.
I don't know how to tell you this, but I think he might be in some kind of trouble.
You mean in more deeper trouble?
Yeah, I think someone kidnapped him, and I don't know where to start looking.
Oh no! He must be dead by now! What are we going to do?
Don't jump to conclusions. If someone was trying to kill him, he probably would have done so and left the body. He's too heavy to just carry his dead weight around.
Well, it seems you'll have to put your detective skills to the test. Just think, what would Dog do?
He would consult her.
Not her! Do you mean...
Are you here for Miss Chen? Business or pleasure?
We need her help to find her friend.
Business. Please, wait here. Miss Chen will see you in a moment.
I don't know why we keep coming here. She's a...
Man, come on. Have some respect for the woman. Dog always finds her helpful, and right now, she might be the only one who can point us in the right direction.
All right. Miss Chen is ready to see you now.
I can't trust you to keep silent, so I'll better go in on my own.
Yuriko, in your eyes I see a sad glow. Come and tell me, what do you want to know?
It's a long story.
Tell me the whole story, in all its detailed, gory glory. Dog trapped in a cage? Oh, so vaudeville. But how does the story end? Don't leave standing still.
Yeah, I know it sounds a bit ridiculous, but that's what happened. And when I came back, dog was gone. Swoosh!
Please, Yuriko, spare me your sound effects. Tell the story straight, or you will make me vexed.
Sorry. The thing is, dog is gone. And so was the receptionist. There was no one there, and I don't know what to do.
It seems that yours and Dog's investigations have the same fate. To find one, you must solve the other at any rate. Look for eyes that might have seen. Use your skills so they come clean.
You mean the receptionist? But I don't know where he is either.
Did you hear that? It sounded like someone creeping out of our car and hiding somewhere nearby. Yeah, me neither.
The receptionist is one option, yes. But that was not my first guess. I was thinking about consulting with the dead. That is someone who's unable to have fled.
The dead? How?
If finding Doc Mendonça is your goal, you must go deep into the rabbit hole. You don't need to despair and resort to pray. To contact the dead, there are many a good way. Here in Chinatown, a book of spells you'll find, that for a moment, your soul to deads can bind. Find all the ingredients, don't go blind, and the results will blow your mind. Only for $69.99.
I don't have any kind of money. I'm an unpaid apprentice.
Then I wish you lots of lucks.
Can you at least tell me which ingredients I need?
You'll draw a circle on the ground if you want to travel safe and sound.
With a pencil or something?
I would rather use some chalk, and I would listen instead of talk. Then a candle with nice aroma will put your mind in a dream-like coma.
Coma? I'm liking this idea less and less.
Add a silver chain to your collection. It will grant you great protection. From the book, you must read aloud to be almost there and make me proud. And a dash of black powder you must throw to light up the room and finish the show.
Okay, to sum it up, find the receptionist and find the spell book, a piece of chalk, a silver chain, a scented candle, and some black powder. Got it.
Don't be scared to give me a shout. And come back to me if you're in doubt. Oh, one more thing. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this.
A taser?
In case someone but me your lips try to kiss.
Thanks. Bye for now, I guess. It's just a plain, odorless candle. I think nobody's gonna miss it. Hey, open up!
What's the password?
Chen sent me.
Blah. Oh, just come in, you trained pig.
One shifty-looking gremlin. He owns and operates his own pawn shop.
Well, well, well. What brings an over-evolved ape like you to a place like this?
I'm looking for a book. Maybe you've heard of it. It tells how to contact a ghost.
Maybe I have. Maybe I don't. You could refresh my memory if you catch my drift.
I have no money.
No money, no deal.
Okay, I'll just take a look around if that's not a problem.
No biggie. But don't you even think of taking any of my stuff. What you want?
What do you know about gypsy curses?
That you have to be soft in the head to believe in them. But if you are soft in the head and believe in them, I got a plenty of counter curse to sell.
I'll take my chances, thanks.
What you want?
Hey, that's a nice chain you have there.
Oh, yes, it is. Pure silver. Werewolf's bane, soul protecting. It even makes demons itch.
Can I have it?
Only if you bring me something older. Like a piece of history.
Okay.
What you want?
Never mind. It'll come in handy. I should take a glance now, write down what I need, and maybe buy it later. Ha! I said buy it. With my salary. Good one, Eureka. Good one. It says here that I need to draw a ritual circle around the subject that's going across to the other side. To light a candle with a nice smell that soothes the body and opens the mind. To wear a silver chain to protect my body from evil spirits while my soul is gone. Recite some words too long to remember, and throw some gunpowder into the fire. It says, flashy lights will be the showstopper of your homemade ritual. That's not how I want to end up. Quite unsatisfying, no doubt. Nice sneakers. I wonder if they'd fit me.
Hey, where you think you're going? Give back the book.
Sorry.
Have a nice day. And do come back when you have some money.
Thanks. Bye for now, I guess. Can I have some fireworks, sir?
Sure. You can get as many as you want, as long as you pay for them.
I don't have money, like, at all. The item money is absent in my inventory.
Then piss off.
Say, those are some gruesomely greasy noodles you got there.
Noodles are the stuff of life. When the gods made man, they crafted him out of golden noodle strings, and then perfected their creation by making the first woman out of chopsticks.
They made them of chalk, I tell you.
Our gods came here with the first brick of that well.
Our family was here after the earthquake of 1755.
It's the same date!
Okay. I think someone is calling me over there.
Now be a good Samaritan and help me out delivering an anointing bowl to a poor burn victim.
Yikes. All this grease makes them sticky. Where do you want them delivered?
To an alleyway near Chinatown North. There, I once found a bandaged man, and I made it my personal quest to feed him. Since then, I bring him one plate of noodles every day and leave it in the open for that poor, shy man to eat.
Bandaged man? Interesting. Ugh, it's so sticky now. . 'Cause There's an inscription in the brick that reads, "This is the first brick of Chinatown, put here after the 1755 earthquake." I wonder what wacky item I will need to loosen this brick and take it. Well, that was anticlimactically easy. You have many goods in this stall.
Yes, and they are only for good customers.
Right. I guess I need to find a way to distract him. Hey, I need some chalk. Could I have your statue?
Absolutely not. That's a family heirloom from the times when my ancestors used to mine chalk in the chalk mines.
Are you sure chalk is mined and not produced?
How dare you? The last wish of my mother was to always keep it close to me.
Right.
Achoo!
Bless you.
Thanks. I can't see a thing. Stupid Pepper.
Better pick up the chalk before he can see again. Oh man, some chalk just crumbled to dust. Let's try that out. Logic tells me it should smell like cinnamon now. Hey, who opened the trunk of the car?
I think we traveled all the way from Hotel Romero with the trunk open.
No, we didn't.
It's my word against yours, Yuriko.
Take the chain? But then how will people know where to wait in line? And if people don't know how to wait, how are they expected to know how to act? Chaos would reign. Fathers will kill their children and feast on their entrails. It would be horror! Ah, screw it. I'm taking it anyway. That's Miss Chen. You gotta admit, she wears the hell out of her costume. I wouldn't hit a lady. Least of all one with such powerful friends as Miss Chen. Miss Chen?
Ask what you must ask, and I'll help you with your task.
What do you know about gypsy curses?
Take a word from the wise, and don't believe such lies.
Thanks, Miss Chen.
Ask what you must ask, and I'll help you.
Where can I find the ingredients for the ritual?
You'll have to be specific if you want my answers to be prolific.
Where can I get black powder?
Like the haiku says, colors in the sky, night's blooming fire. It's snowing on Mount Fuji.
That doesn't rhyme.
Haikus don't rhyme, Yuriko.
Do you realize your rhymes seem forced?
Well, I think you should be effed by a horse.
And the metric? It's all over the place.
Thanks for the feedback. Now get out of my face.
Miss Chen?
Ask what you must ask.
I'll be on my way.
Ta-ta, Yuriko.
Yuck! These bandages are all greasy and sticky and smell like noodles. But there seems to be something wrapped beneath them. A box of matches. From Motel Romero? This must belong to the missing receptionist. He must be close. I must find him and find out the truth of whether he is behind Dog's disappearance or not. That's a lot of oyster pails that used to have noodles in them. They look kind of greasy. I know that Dog doesn't pay me. but I'm still not searching through that greasy trash. Yuck. Imagine licking that. I could use this box to bait him out and track him. I think here is the best place. Oh, gee. I'm going to leave these tasty noodles laying on the floor for a while. I just hope no one steals them. Now I just have to wait. He must be invisible. That means that if he's not involved in Doc's disappearance, he might have seen who did it. And now the dust is stuck to the grease on the keys, showing which ones the invisible man punched. Eureka, you're a genius. How come your greatest accomplishment so far has been to earn second place in a pizza delivery race? Never mind. Now that I see which numbers he punched in, I can crack the code. All right. Okay, I know you're hiding here, and I know you're invisible. And in 5 seconds straight, you will tell me what the hell happened to my friend, or
what, geezer?
Or I'll introduce you to my friend, Pazul's left hand.
You'll have to catch me first, you dumb son of a whore.
Why do I keep picking up disgusting stuff? What's wrong with me? Ouch!
Ha! Take that, swine!
Ouch!
Had enough, pig!
I wonder what someone that can't see himself does with a hairdryer. Ouch!
Watch your step, geezer!
Now we're both invisible.
Oh, shite! Ha! You lost your advantage, geezer.
I can see your dirty feet on the water now.
Oh, shite!
I won't throw punches into the air hoping to hit him. There must be another way. This is your last chance. You either surrender or I'll fry your nerves with a 220-volt short-circuit zap.
Wait, champ, wait. I give in. Just don't do it.
Oops. Sorry, my hands are just slippery with all that damn grease.
Oh, pal, you punched my lights out for a moment. I can still see stars. Why did you have to do that?
Well, it's not like you were cooperating. We want to know what happened to Dog Mendonça. What did you do with him?
You're wasting your time. I know nothing. I know my rights. I don't have to tell you a stigma on the cock shit.
Yeah, well, why did you kill the man upstairs? That's clearly the reason why you and Dog were there.
Kill him? I didn't do it, pal. You're pointing your finger to the wrong person.
If you didn't kill him, why were you in the motel in the first place?
What kind of ass-backwards question is that? I work there. There's not much more to it.
He's not cooperating. I need to know what he's hiding. Even if he's not a real culprit, he does know more than he's telling. Maybe he's got some key information on what's going on. What did you do with Dog? Where is his body?
Whoa, pal. Way to jump to conclusions. Who told you he was dead? That's not what happened.
Well, if that's not what happened, you must have at least seen something.
Do I look like his babysitter? He probably got in trouble for not minding his own business. Very much like you. Ouch! What was that for?
To cut the crap. My friend's life is at stake. Now, tell me everything you know.
All right. But I don't know much. And even if I told you what I know, you still wouldn't believe me. Look, he was probably sniffing after the owner of the motel. The guy was under some really bad mojo. The lights went dark and, in a moment, your man was suddenly gone. Poof! Just gone. Maybe it's something to do with the owner. Maybe it was...
It was what?
Nah, I don't know. It's not like any explanation makes sense or makes me seem more innocent.
Well, at least that's something. Why did you kill the man upstairs?
The man upstairs had a name. He was called Roger. And I didn't kill him. So stop pointing with your finger and stick it deep up your ass.
Well, if you didn't kill him, why was Dog investigating you?
If I did kill him, why didn't he apprehend me at first sight?
That's actually a good question. Maybe Dog didn't know it was you, but you're still our only suspect.
Well, maybe you should start looking around for someone else.
Yeah? Like who? Like I said, you are the only suspect.
Have you tried talking to the other ones?
Which other ones?
Well, Roger was visited by two men, once every month. He would get all real nervous when they showed up. But it wasn't the only thing that made his hair stand up in the back of his neck. There was also this curse he would bring up once in a while, especially on stormy nights. Something of his past was chasing him, but I can't really tell you what.
And can you tell me at least who these men that came to him were?
Sorry, mate, but you're on your own. I don't know feck all about it. I knew it was something shady, so always minding my own business just to avoid this kind of interrogation.
Well, this actually gives me something to work with. What were you doing exactly at the motel?
What kind of ass-backwards question is that? I work there. It's not like I...
It's not like you what?
Nothing. What else could there be but work?
I don't know. Why don't you tell me?
What? You think there's something else? Well, there isn't. Stop it, pal, and quit staring at me that way. All right. I admit it. I work at motels because they have many perks for a guy like me. I can go into rooms without people noticing me, and I get my kicks from spying on them. I also take stuff from them from time to time. I also rub their toothbrushes over my stuff. Was that any of your freaking business?
I wanted to know something more, but I don't think I wanted to know that much. All right, I think I heard enough. I will tell you what I think happened. You were doing your business, stealing stuff from other people, when the owner, Roger, caught you. That's when you killed him, because he knew too much. Then, Doc came in to investigate the crime scene, and you had to do away with him too.
I already told you. It had nothing to do with me.
Yeah, you talked about two other men, but can anyone testify their existence? Right now, it is only your word. and on a very flimsy trail.
Why couldn't it have been your boss who killed him, and then cut loose?
My boss was in a cage, remember? He couldn't have killed anyone.
Look, I know how this looks. Even if I told you, you still wouldn't believe me.
You keep saying that. Try me, because just like you said, this doesn't look good for you.
Well, I told you already that I usually use my peculiar talents to spy on people and steal some things from their room. Motel Romero was no exception, but it was the crappiest place I've worked in. Almost no customers, never ever. And the few that came were scared by the owner. It's not that he was trying to be scary, but he always came up as a weirdo. Most of the times he was a pompous buffoon, but from times to times he would get downright creepy. He was obsessed with gypsy curses and immediately scared off anyone that came through the door. I didn't make much of it. Any monster with 2 fingers of forehead can tell you that there is no such thing as a gypsy curse. So I paid no attention.
What about the 2 men? Were they regulars at the motel?
The 2 men never stayed at the motel. They came to visit my boss once a month. Roger would get all jittery when they appeared. I don't know who they were, but his obsession with gypsy curses would skyrocket when that time of the month came. After dealing with this shit for some time, one night I went into his room to learn the combination of his strongbox. As I suspected, there was nothing of value there, just some old photos and a bust. This was the photo. It's just a picture of him when he was young and some broad. It's really old, 30 years at least. He was not even fat back then. He was even pretty buff. So I took the photo and kept it. I guess that if it was in a strongbox, it should have some value to him.
That's Nadia, just like she looks today. Maybe that's what's chasing him. His gypsy curse. But how is that possible?
A couple of days later, I was minding my own business when I saw a thing that was not supposed to be. Her. She looked as young as in the picture I had. A woman with eyes of glimmer green, the shrilling voice of a shattered soul, hair as black as a tattered night. The ghost of the gypsy curse. It simply could not be. The curse was real. The ghost was real. And it was after him, for when I climbed the stairs, all life had escaped his body. No wound, as if he had just been drained. And when your boss appeared, she came back. Through the flicking lights, her skin gave a moonshine glow. My heart stopped. And when she was gone, so was your boss.
Let's say I believe you. I still have one question. Why did you lock me behind the door?
That wasn't me, pal. I had the shit scared out of me. Almost literally. But I was too busy getting naked and getting out of there, hiding in the trunk of your car.
Well, I think that's it here. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm going to interrogate old dead Roger about this.
What you want?
Would you care to trade this fine and shiny old brick for your old and dusty silver chain?
Are you trying to make me laugh?
No! It's an ancient brick! An historic brick!
Don't talk sweet me, boy. And let me look at that. You must have some gonads to steal this and bring it to me. Mighty fine. You got a deal.
Heh, I can't believe that worked.
What you saying, boy?
Nothing. But I feel like a dork for exchanging that brick. It'll come in handy. I should take a glance now. Well, it's not like the book is running away or something. I should find another use.
Have a nice day.
Thanks. Got it.
Can I have some fireworks, sir?
No! Hey, what are you doing? That's dangerous! Don't do that again, or I'll break your hand next time.
Can I have some fireworks, sir?
No! What's wrong with your brain? Did your parents feed you lead paint? Don't do that again, or I'll break your neck and piss on your corpse.
Can I have some fireworks, sir?
No! What do I have to do to make you stop? Give you some fireworks? Grab some and beat it.
Aw, man. They broke when I put them in my jacket. These fireworks are truly a fire hazard. Pazul, on towards our next destination. That's the spirit. Back to Motel Romero. We have a ghost to interrogate. I can't believe I'm doing this. According to the book, I first need to draw a circle. Now, light the candle. This is my last match, so I better make it count. It smells like bacon. I guess the grease overpowers the cinnamon. Well, it should be comfortable enough. Hey, Pazul, this is important. If you see the candle waning, wake me up. If you don't wake me up in time, I might be trapped with the ghosts forever. Now, read out loud. Klaatu Barada Niktu. And now, gunpowder.
I should have guessed that this wouldn't work from the get-go. You two, you wait here while I figure out what to do. I'll be back in a minute. Just wait here, okay?
What the?
Sup? As in, what's up, Chief? Welcome to the land of the dead. Or to limbo. Whatever you want to call it.
Look, I'm not dead.
The first stage. Denial. Before we can help you with your condition, you have to accept that you have a condition.
No, see? I performed the ritual to cross to the other side.
Oh boy, we have a cultist here. All right, you came to an existential hiccup. We can help.
Yeah, by the way, who are you?
We are the Global Underground Association for Spectral Control of Anger, or GWASCA for short.
That can't be right.
We can help you deal with everyday problems.
Like trying to interact with the physical world.
Tutorials on how to achieve and/or avoid going full poltergeist on a room.
Ectoplasm. That awkward little talk that your parents never gave you.
You'll notice that things work a little bit differently on this side of life, or lack thereof.
So, you had my curiosity, now you have my attention. How exactly is this different?
Well, you can barely interact with the physical plane now.
Sure, you might open some doors, if the wind is on your side.
But in order to really interact with something, you must possess it.
And possessing requires a lot of anger and practice.
And that's what we do here. Learn to project our anger in order to be able to interact with the physical plane. Here, take this complimentary hammer and start working on holding that in your hand.
You can sit with us and practice. In 100 years, you might be angry enough to hold 2 objects.
But beware. Too much anger is also dangerous.
Yes, if you don't control your emotions, you might go full poltergeist on something and be trapped.
That's a lot to take in.
Don't worry, you can ask me anything. We dead people gotta stick together.
Thanks. Say, Chief,
Don't call me Chief, son.
can you explain to me how possessing an object works?
Well, you can barely interact with the physical plane now.
Sure, you might open some doors if the wind is on your side.
But in order to really interact with something, you must possess it.
And possessing requires a lot of anger and practice.
I gave you something to practice with. Right now, just try holding it in your hands.
You can sit with us and practice. In 100 years, you might be angry enough to hold 2 objects.
Can you tell me what you meant by going full-on poltergeist?
If your emotions go berserk, you might end up possessing something bigger than you.
And it's really difficult to unpossess it once you fall for it.
If you can't control your temper, you might end up trapped in a chair or a rock.
So, remember, be angry, but not too angry. Join our anger management group.
Why did you choose this spot for your anger management group?
Well, Motel Romero is kind of a popular place for ghosts. It was built upon an Indian burial ground.
An Indian cemetery in Lisbon. Really?
And then it was inherited by a convicted serial killer who buried his victims in the yard.
And when it became a motel, the stories attracted lots of suicide buffs.
Okay, that explains a lot. What do you know about gypsy curses?
I'd rather you didn't use the word gypsy. Or Indian, for that matter.
Fair enough. Never mind. What the?
Damn. It seems the battery is dead. What will I do now? Oh, hi. You must be the owner of this pathetic body.
Yes. What the hell are you doing with it?
I'm sorry, but it's mine now. Let me introduce myself. I'm Daniel the Dybbuk. As soon as I fix this car, I'm taking this body for a spin.
You should leave it where you found it.
What are you gonna do about it? You're nothing now. Not even a real ghost. You should have worn a silver chain when you performed your little ritual.
I was wearing one.
Nah, that was a fake.
That gremlin son of a troll.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got more pressing matters to attend to. I need to fix this car and get my shiny new ass out of here. Ouch! Hey, stop that! Okay, pal. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm going inside to get the spare parts I need. I'm so eager to meet your girlfriend. It's been so long since last time I had a body. By the way, awesome jacket. I can fit anything inside of it.
That bastard. What the?
And that's everything I think about your mother.
Yeah? Come and say that to my face.
Your face? You're a ghost. That's like what? A spectral, glorified, sentient fart of the universe? You have no face.
What I get you? I'll teach you a manner or two.
Oh, I might die any time now. So if you see a face like mine again, be sure to teach your lesson. In the meantime, enjoy some TV. I moved the antenna for you. Don't worry, it won't make you more stupid than you already are.
Oh, I'll set him straight.
Oh, there you are. Care to trash talk my mama now?
What are you talking about?
I will teach you a lesson. Nobody says these things you said about my mama.
I think you must be confusing me with someone else.
Don't play dumb with me. Be a man. Wow, you can pack some punch.
Thanks. So, any fights lately?
Seriously? Man, I get that all the time. I died in the ring, you know. And since then, I have been using this attire. A word to the living. Careful what you wear, because there are no such things as ghost clothes.
Duly noted. But seriously, were you any good?
I was on my way to becoming the best. I can still pack some punch.
A warrior that cushions his paws with gloves is no warrior at all.
Don't mind him. He's a bully. Now come on. Hit me with all your strength.
I don't know, man.
Come on. Don't be a wuss.
I can't believe he's back. I don't know if he's just that resilient, or if this is the universe reusing assets cheaply. What? Not you again? Get out of our way, Mutt. I've got more pressing matters at hand. Okay. I see this old dog learn new tricks.
Your soul is my chew toy, and I will hump it when I'm done gnawing it.
Oh, and now you talk. Great. That's all right. I know when I'm overpowered. I'll be on my way. You don't know who you're messing with.
Oh, but I do. A talking, miserable pile of nothing. And if you keep pestering me, I'm going to find out everything about you, your girlfriend, and everyone you ever loved, and turn them into the stuff of nightmares, and leave them a hollow shell.
You son of a...
Mom told me never to play with my food. For you, I'll make an exception.
And now the monster reveals its true form. Get away from my body!
Tick-tock, loser. Come here. I'm getting hungry. This can't be. You're getting on my nerves.
Beaten by a mortal. Not too shabby, huh?
You're such an idiot that you don't realize how much of an idiot you are.
Yeah? How does it feel to be an idiot's punching bag?
Ugh. You... What? No! No! I lost my cool because of you! You got me so angry, I ended up possessing something. Now I'm trapped inside this stupid furnace.
You are a stupid furnace.
I will turn your organs inside out.
If you ever get out of that furnace, that is. You know, I think I will rub my butt against the radiator to heat myself with some of your warm feelings towards me.
I will murder you dead.
Is it hot in here, or is it just you?
I will peel your skin like a banana.
You need a hand with that? You seem to have run out of them.
I will murder you dead.
So, how does it feel to have no legs, arms, eyes, or mouth?
Not as bad as handling a body with your tiny penis.
Oh, burn! Pun intended.
I will...
Mind if we trade?
Nah, whatever.
The bell. I can hear its calling.
At last, warrior, we meet in a field of champions. Prepare to have your soul shattered, buried, and pooped upon as just another trophy in my collection.
Oh, hell no. You bad dog. I'm gonna pummel some new tricks into you.
Well, I guess they'll be in there for a while. I can go up now. Mind if we trade?
Certainly not.
pleasantly and maniacally chewing on a wood plank. Could I have that plank you were chewing? No? That's okay. I can't argue with this behemoth. Do you want some of this? Whoa! Thanks, dude! Hey! Now I'm able to hold them both as if they were one! Eureka! Exploiting glitches in the fabric of reality. It's so sticky and gooey. At least I didn't throw up in the process. Was my suffering worth all these troubles? Only time will tell.
What are you doing?
Oh, this? I don't know. There's an open valve. I meant to close it.
Wait, that would add too much pressure and...
Yeah, I know that. Let's see what happens.
Oh! That hurts like hell! Why did you have to do that?
I think it'll help me get to the man I'm looking for. But it was mostly about seeing that look on your face when it happened. And now I can take that back. That hit me hard. What happened? Wait a minute. I'm possessing the wall. I am trapped in the wall. Don't panic. They said panicking just makes it worse. I can't hear my heartbeat. I have no heartbeat. Okay, I can't do anything at all. I think this actually is a good time to panic. This is no time to start talking to myself. Besides that, I'm always talking to myself. I am a wall! If I wasn't in such a state of panic, this might have been an interesting experience. Wait a minute. I am the wall. The other side of it leads to the crime scene. I just have to turn around and... Yeah, that's nice and quiet. I feel so much better now.
Hey, how did you get in here?
Long story, bro.
What do you want from me?
We're just gonna have a little talk. Say, mister.
Oh my, an admirer. The lengths you walked to meet me. You came to the afterlife. I'm so honored.
I didn't come to meet you. Well, I did, but I'm not your admirer. I don't even know who you are.
Ah, the years. They have not been gentle to my looks. But I assure you, I am the one and only Roger Romero.
Okay, Mr. Romero. I came here to ask you some questions.
By all means. Is this an interview? Ask to your heart's content.
I have to find what's the connection between him and Dog. Nadia seems to be the missing link, the one that connects both of them together. But who is Roger? I'll let him speak a little before starting the interrogation. Let's start from the beginning. Tell me your name and a little bit about who you are.
Oh, this is one of those stories. I really need no introduction. I'm the Magnifico Roger Romero, actor extraordinaire, famous bodybuilder, and ex-entrepreneur, inventor of the Romer bars. The only energy bars that guarantee that your hair won't fall out.
But you're kind of fat. I'm pretty sure you're wearing a wig.
That's what happens when you go bankrupt and can't keep eating Romer bars. I blame the consumers. Romer bars were ahead of their time. Years of hamburgers have not managed to fill that hole in my heart. Except for my arteries. Those they filled pretty well.
So, let's focus on... You haven't mentioned how this motel fit in your life. How did you end up here?
Well, I bought this beautiful Victorian-style house, the only one in Lisbon, mind you, as my retirement home. But it was too big of a home for myself, so I decided to reopen it once again as a petite motel. I also still have debts because of the Romer bars. That helped too.
This is going nowhere. Let's try something else. You talk about the Romer bars a lot. What happened there? Made some enemies? Something related to your death?
Oh, nothing like that. The Romer bars were just too good for this world. And some baby in Brazil was born without eyes, and some scientists testified that it was because of the bars. I still think it was her parents who plucked her eyes out.
This is going nowhere. Let's try something else. You said you're an actor. You didn't leave that part of your life exactly behind, right?
What are you implying?
I noticed that there are a lot of lights and cables and cameras and costumes around.
Oh yes, of course. Trinkets of my life as a star. Keepsakes, if you will.
So, that's all in the past now?
Well, now it is. But as you might have heard, I know news like this flies around you paparazzi people. I was about to make a comeback, a big one. I was about to film my first film with Caveira in more than 20 years. It was to be a werewolf movie. And as you know, a werewolf morphing scene is what makes or breaks a horror director such as Oliveira. It's almost strange that this was his first.
A werewolf? That has Dog Mendonça written all over it. This is the time to change strategy. Ask the serious questions. What do you know about Dog Mendonça?
I don't know what the tabloids have been telling you, but I never had relations with that man. I don't even know who this Dog Mandioca character is.
That's strange, because he disappeared in your motel. He was with a woman named Nadia. Does that ring a bell?
I don't know any woman by that name.
They were investigating a gypsy curse. You don't know anything about that either, right?
No, of course not.
There were also rumors about a group of people meeting here in this motel.
Nonsense. Is this one of those stories? Motel Romero has been a family place since the day I opened its doors. This is a place where you can bring your children. I'm not associated with any unwanted element of society. Neither do I know the persons you are mentioning and about gypsy curses. Ha! There is no such thing as a gypsy curse.
All right, Mr. Romero. If you're not going to be nice, neither am I. So you say you don't know anything about a man called Dog and a girl named Nadia?
That's accurate. I may have heard about Dog Mediocre. Is he a wrestler or something? It sounds like the name of a wrestler. Hot and rabid. A greasy wife beater in a pink tutu. But this woman, Nadia, I know absolutely no one by that name. I've never heard of someone with that name before. No.
That's strange, because an old associate of yours directly related you to her.
Calumnies! How dare that ungrateful twerp tarnish my name after all I did for him?
I also saw a photo of the two of you together.
Oh, don't bother. Nowadays, anything can be photoshopped.
It was a really old photo.
Look, I don't know where you're getting all these rumors. Is that this kind of story? I told you, I don't know anyone by that name.
There's something odd. What is it? So you might know her by some other name, right?
No, of course not.
You're hesitating a lot.
What are these sudden accusations? What kind of story do you want to write? You're the worst journalist ever.
I didn't think about it. But Nadia might not even be her real name. Maybe she's the one who's hiding something. Why are you so scared to talk about the gypsy curse?
Ha! There are no such things as gypsy curses.
A big man such as you wouldn't be that superstitious.
Exactly.
I mean, you're so full of pride. There's simply no space for anything else.
Are you making fun of my weight? Is that this kind of story?
No. That would be too heavy. Even for you.
I'll have you know that I used to be pretty buff back then. It took all those hamburgers to fill the hole the Romer bars had left in my life. They filled my arteries pretty well. Until the end.
There's something odd. What is it? The hamburgers filled your arteries? Were you suffering from a heart condition? You weren't murdered?
Sadly, no. It would have been a tragic tale. I would have made it to the front page. But alas, no. It was the burgers and a heart, tired of crushing against the waves.
I wonder if he's still trying to hide his fear of a gypsy curse, or if he's honest and the cause of death is not related to it. Either way, this raises other questions. It's not what I asked, but I'll take what I can get. Why are you hiding all those meetings with your friends?
Believe me, if I had any friends worth hiding, they wouldn't have any reason to hide.
I get it. This might have happened right under your nose. Maybe you just turned a blind eye to it.
Yes, I offered my trademark charm and warmth to all the guests. But how am I supposed to remember the names of two of them?
There's something odd. What is it? Why did you say two? I never said they were two men.
I don't know. I was applying a random number. Why else would there only be two men?
I don't know. You tell me. What were their names?
I already told you I don't know these two gentlemen that allegedly met at my motel.
He will keep denying it, but he clearly knows. I'll keep that in mind. All right, I think I heard enough. I'll tell you what kind of story I can make up with your statements. After the crash of your Romer Bar's business, you were left with a lot of debt. Like everyone with no skills and no brains in your position, you sought the help of the wrong people. To get out of trouble, you decided to do the only thing you know how to do. A movie. So you and your girlfriend found out about this werewolf detective and decided to snatch him for your movie.
No, that didn't happen.
I mean, look at you. You have no acting skills, and you lost your looks long ago. It could only work with a real werewolf. But when you found out that Nadia had managed to fool him, you were so excited that you had a heart attack.
That's not what happened at all. She would never have anything to do with that lousy man.
Admit it. You made up the gypsy curse to get my boss here so Nadia and you could get rid of the debt.
Stop saying that. Her name was not Nadia.
What?
I said her name was not Nadia. Her name was Morella. Nadia was just a stage name she used to hide her gypsy roots. She was cute like that. Didn't want to be judged by where she came from. Didn't want to be judged by how she looked. And she looks stunning. Always funny. Always brave. Much braver than me, that's for sure. You have no right to soil her name like that. I think it's time to confess. I'm already dead, for God's sake. My reputation can't get any lower. Get your hearts ready for a tale of woe and regret. This is that kind of story. I never was very smart, but I had a lot of heart. I was pretty buffed, but I was also a coward. And I liked her. I really did. Thomas Cavera and that monster came to me. He wasn't looking for talent, which I didn't have any of, but he wanted my looks and my big ego. I would have done anything to shine on the silver screen. We did monster movies together, tons of them. None had any great success, but some people cherished the special effects. It was way before CGI, you know. And Morella was there, sometimes when we needed a female lead. And she didn't ever treat me like a tool. She was nice, but she couldn't hide her Roma heritage. Those green eyes, that black hair. Yeah, she was a gypsy, all right. Times were different back then. I didn't know what we were doing. Not back then. The terrible things. When she died on that stage, the others let her bleed to death. I was too scared to do anything. And she damned us. All of us. Morella cursed us with her last spit, blood gushing out of her mouth. And we swore to never tell a soul. Kavera and the monster would come often to see me, to see if I was still true to our word, to remind me. The last time they actually came to talk about a new movie. That bit is true. I was really excited, for the first time in many years. And that's when she came back. As beautiful as the day she died. Preserved like a stone rose. Her eyes piercing through me. Piercing my bad, tired, maltreated heart. Until it stopped. I have no excuses anymore.
Wait, what terrible things are you talking about? Who was the monster? What? What? Pazul? I was so close! Oh, now I can't go back to being a ghost until the next moon cycle. Yeah, I know. I asked you to wake me up if the candle was waning. Thanks. I would be trapped back there otherwise. At least I got the name of the director. But I don't know who he is. You know who might? My friend Vasco. He loves this stuff, and his encyclopedic knowledge might register the name. He's such a nerd. I should call him. Hello? Vasco? Hey, man. How are you? Listen, I need something quick. Does the name Tomas Caveira ring any bells? You're telling me to meet you where? A theme park? What? I'm on my way. Let's go, Pazul.
Welcome to the Maravilloso Mundo de Caveira.
A theme park in Lisbon dedicated to the movies of a local director. How come I never heard of this?
Well, it's kind of a cult place, and you get easily distracted by things like blinking lights.
So, what can you tell me about this director and this place?
Caveira is a cult master. He made a bunch of monster movies throughout the 70s and 80s. All classics.
Monster movies? That sounds like something that Dog would investigate. What was so special about him?
Well, his plots were kind of lackluster. They were always about this guy that turned into a monster and fought other monsters. But he's kind of an unrecognized genius of FX's. His gory depiction of the battles and their costumes put kaiju movies to shame. He inspired modern classics like Human Washing Machine or The Son of Human Washing Machine.
Okay, he seems like someone I should have a talk with. Where can I find him?
He's a very reclusive man. He lives in his own private cinema, somewhere inside the park's labyrinth. It's said that the whole theme park is a test to see who is worthy of meeting him. But no one knows exactly how.
Great. He's my only lead and we'll have to solve a giant puzzle to find him. Night's just getting better and better. There's no one selling these postcards. Does that mean that they are free? There's no one's selling, I guess I'll just grab one to test my theory. Whoa, this one has a photo of some ugly mascot. I can't believe Caveira's forte are effects. A complimentary umbrella to enjoy the park on rainy days. I should take one. They're free after all. Azul could win one of these just by punching. Too bad I'm not him.
Come here and test your strength. Do you have what it takes to make the bell ring?
I'd like to give it a try.
You? Okay, if you can lift the hammer, I guess you can try. I usually have a snarky remark, but that was just too sad.
Hey, the machine is rigged. The pucket's stuck on the way up. You cheated.
Pathetic excuses from a pathetic excuse of a man. Next!
There is no one else.
Next!
A shooting range. I should be pretty good at this after working with Dog.
Ladies and gents, take a chance to prove your marksmanship. Men, impress the ladies. Ladies, prove that you don't need a man to stand up for you. Everybody wins.
Hi. I'd like to try this game.
Good luck. Not that such a handsome man needs it. That's too bad. Guess we'll all question your manhood now.
Hey, that's unfair. The crosshairs were off.
Oh, don't make excuses for your pathetic display. You're only embarrassing yourself.
That's the structure that holds the target on the other side. Maybe I can do something to increase my odds at beating that game. Attracting the bullets to the bullseye would help. Dang it! I need to find a way how to navigate that maze. Coaster! I want to ride it! If he's not dead by now, there shouldn't be so much hurry in rescuing Dog. She's obviously in charge of the roller coaster. She also has that witch vibe. So, can I ride the roller coaster?
You! Yes, you! Come closer, young fella. I sense something strong coming from you.
Tell me it's not grease. I can't seem to be able to shake it off.
I can tell you your future. If you have a cup of coffee.
You can't even tell if you're going to get paid at the end of the month.
Shut up, you stupid machine.
Yeah, I don't believe in clairvoyance, so I'm just gonna...
Look, if you bring me the coffee, I won't only tell you your future, I will also tell you the trick to beating the maze.
Okay, you've got my attention, lady. But in the meantime, can I ride the roller coaster?
Knock yourself out. Be sure to try to catch the brass ring at the top. It will bring you good luck.
The brass ring?
Yes, we mixed up the carousel and the roller coaster to save space.
Hey.
Please insert a coin and I will read your fortune.
I don't have any money.
Please insert a coin and I will read your fortune.
Forget it. That thing's a scam. Come here if you want the real thing.
That is incorrect. My algorithms can predict the future, unlike your untested, unscientific soothsaying.
Shut up, you stupid machine.
I'm 54.3% rubber. You're glue.
I see you two get along just fine.
Please insert the
And now I see why she hates you.
Don't forget you get the brass ring at the top. It will bring you good luck.
Thanks. I got the ring! I got the brass ring! Do I get a free ride with this?
Have you paid for any of your rides?
Good point. Can I have some of that olive oil?
Oh, you're one of those customers. The ones that don't buy anything and expect salad dressing for free.
I just wanted to know if I can have some of that oil.
Go ahead. Just act like you're a very special snowflake and everyone should give you stuff for free.
I'll just take that. I'd like to have a coffee.
Sorry, we're closed. Only staff members get served at these hours.
I'm a staff member.
Yeah? Where's your badge?
I left it in my mascot suit. Let me get it. So, there in the tent it says you're a mentalist. Can you guess what number I'm thinking?
I'm the great Andrew. I don't do cheap parlor tricks.
And what do you do?
See and behold. You're sleepy. Very, very sleepy.
Tell me something I don't know. It's been a rough night,
When you hear the word obstetrician, you will become something from a very popular franchise. Obstetrician.
My name's Guyver.
Enough! Obstetrician. I don't want Mr. Caveira sued because of me.
What the hell was that? Did you?
Yes. For a moment, you got to feel what it is like to be in a great game. Welcome back to dull reality.
I'm impressed. I think your abilities will come in handy sometime. I just don't know how. Can you change who I become?
Certainly. Who would you like to be?
I want to become a witch. Fine then.
You're sleepy.
Tell me something.
When you hear the word obstetrician,
heed my words. The fortune-telling machines will revolt and destroy us all. Destroy us all! Destroy us all! Destroy us all! Destroy us all!
Enough! Obstetrician. That's more than I needed to know.
Thanks.
Come back if you want to test my powers.
Step up and test your mental prowess. Prove what you always held deep inside of you as true. That you're the smartest person in the room.
Can I take a guess?
Of course, young man. Tell me, how many jelly beans does this jar hold?
251,521.
Nope. For the smartest person in the room, you're pretty dumb.
So, nice day, huh?
Get lost.
Oh, come on. I'm trying to make new friends here. Give me a hand.
So, you want to be my friend, huh? Tell you what, do me a favor, and we'll be friends.
What favor?
It's been a lousy day, or a lousy month, or even a lousy lifetime. You know what I mean? Terrible sore in my mouth, and overtime at work. My girlfriend's not happy, and she's pulling the last straws. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. You need something to rekindle that fire.
If you can find me a present for my girlfriend, I'll give you my badge. It has many perks, like getting coffee for free. It has to be pretty, but also feel personal. That'll buy me at least one more month of relationship.
Got it. This pendant could use something to decorate its center. Now I have a lovely necklace with a lovely locket. Would your girlfriend like this?
I like the brass ring. It's supposed to bring good luck. It's pretty personal. It's kind of cute. Yeah, that's cool. Thanks, pal. You're a lifesaver. Feel free to check out the museum, too. It'll be our little secret, if you know what I mean.
Thanks. I gave that necklace away. I hate giving stuff away. Now I want it back. I managed to get the brass ring. I think I'll leave the necklace. It would be too cruel to take it away. I'd like to have a coffee.
Sorry, we're closed. Only staff members get served at these hours.
I'm a staff member.
Yeah? Where's your badge? All right. Here's your coffee, Jorge.
Thanks. I don't need this badge anymore. Here's coffee. Are you one of those witches that reads coffee grounds?
Nah, silly. The coffee is for me. It's been a long day.
You're getting too old for this job.
Shut up, you stupid machine. All right, a deal's a deal. I will read your future now and explain to you how to solve the maze.
I don't really care about the reading.
Spirits, I command you to open this mortal like a book, to let me read between his lines.
That sounds a little naughty.
Spirits, I command that what you opened once, now leave it closed. You're awfully unremarkable. There is nothing really special about you.
Are you sure? Because I work for a werewolf detective that draws the line between the occult and the human world. I went into the world of the dead just hours ago, got my body robbed by an evil spirit, and got bullied by a hound twice. I touched too much greasy stuff, I beat an invisible man at his own game, and I'm investigating a trio of men that are haunted by the same ghost who may or may not have kidnapped my boss. Or maybe it was a gypsy curse. But everyone keeps telling me there are no such things as gypsy curses. And if you read the books, you'll see that I saved the world. Twice.
I only know what the spirits tell me. Your life is, was, and always will be unremarkable. That's too bad, because I could have given you a charm if you needed any help.
That can't be right. So, about that map to the maze.
There is no such thing as a map. You'll have to build a magical compass. You need a lucky item to set directions. Something with symbols engraved will work. You need something to give directions. A spinner or something with an arrow will do.
I feel I'm more confused now, but thanks. Hey! This looks like some kind of magic compass now. So, can you change who I become?
Certainly. Who would you like to be?
I want to become that guy in the costume.
What? You? All right, I can do that. You're sleepy.
Tell me something I don't...
When you hear the word obstetric...
I sometimes...
Enough!
Thanks!
Come back if...
So... Can you change the trigger word?
Say no more. Which shall be the new word?
Spirits, I command.
Dramatic, aren't we? You're sleepy. Very, very sleepy.
Tell me something I don't know. It's been a rough night, and
When you hear the words, spirits I command, you will become that guy. Spirits I command.
I sometimes wake up at night, drenched in sweat, terrified that my nipples are too small.
Enough! Spirits I command. That's more than I needed to know.
Thanks.
What do you want, young man?
Could you do another reading of my future?
All right. Spirits, I command you to open this mortal like a book, to let me read between his lines.
I sometimes wake up at night, drenched in sweat, terrified that my nipples are too small.
Spirits, I command that what you opened once, now leave it closed. Oh, that's really bad.
What's bad?
Terrible, terrible things are coming your way.
What? Like what?
The boss will strip you of your uniform and have you cleaning vomit.
Oh, man, that sounds awful.
But there's more. That small sore in your mouth will keep growing until half your face falls off.
Oh, no, not my face. It's my moneymaker.
But wait, there's more. Your girlfriend, tired of your overworked schedule, will leave you for a more muscular young man.
That just breaks my heart.
But be calm. I can help you with the aid of some charms. Beware. Only one will work at a time, so choose carefully.
Save my job.
Abba Zaba! That should give you the electricity to resurrect your dead career as a mascot. Also, take this walkie-talkie with you. Then we can change the charm from a distance.
Thanks, lady. I owe you a bunch. This reminds me of elementary school science class. Maybe with some electricity I could make a magnet. And now we've got a magnet. Let's give this game a try now.
Ladies and gents, take men, impress the... Hi. Good luck. Not that such a handsome man needs it.
Yes! I won! Who's the man now, dog?
You won. Bullseye. Every shot. You're not supposed to win.
Yes, and I want a big lake monster plushie, please.
Sorry, but winners of your kind only get this token.
What? All this effort for a tiny plastic chip? All right, give it to me. It's better than nothing. Hello. Can I change my charm?
Yes, of course.
Save my health.
Abba Zaba!
That should give you the strength to overcome all grievances. Thanks, lady. I owe you a bunch. Hey, the puck should slide all the way up now.
Come here and test your...
I'd like to give...
You? Okay, if you...
Yes! I won! Who's the man now, dog?
What? You won? I must have slipped my... I mean, I didn't expect it with your physique.
Yeah, hand me the prize. I won it fair and square.
You won? All right. Here, you can have your token.
What? A cheap piece of plastic? Can I at least exchange this for another prize?
This is not a ticket fair. That's your prize, and that's it.
Never mind. Hello. Can I...
Yes.
Save my relationship.
Abba Zaba! That should give you a burning touch to rekindle the passion between you two.
Thanks, lady. I owe you a bunch.
Hey, what are you doing? Give that back.
Sorry. Hey, I guess I managed to rig that game.
Step up and test your mental prowess. That you're the smartest person.
Can I take it?
Of course, young man.
None.
Oh, come on. You're not even trying.
0.
Wait a minute. You must be kidding me. How did this happen?
I guess I win.
But it's not fair. I mean, how on earth... I give up. Take your prize.
What is it? Fame? Fortune? Glory?
Nah, it's just a stupid token.
Just a plastic chip? Man, this place is cheap.
You have paid the ferryman with this. for your coin, I'll give you a ticket to your destiny.
Hey, it's just 1/3 of a ticket. This is outrageous.
You have paid the
2/3 of a ticket. At least it's 1/3 more useful than the last one, but still 1/3 of uselessness.
You have paid the
A golden ticket! I've got a golden ticket! Wait a minute. A golden ticket to what exactly? Dang it! This might be a big stretch, but have you become lost in the maze and ended up living here?
I wish. If it was for me, I would never leave Calvera's side. I would camp here all day and all night.
So, what are you doing here?
This is the crown jewel of my pilgrimage. I have braved the seas and deserts for illumination, and it came in the form of one Tomas Calvera.
Wait a minute. Who are you again? What's the big deal? I thought Calvera was a B-movie director.
You can't measure the man by his work. You must smell his spirit. You must be humble before his aspirations. My name is Cody Cameron. I have directed films, but he has seen in the deep well of this art's future theme rides.
Theme rides?
Yes, man. The movie is just the gateway drug to the full real experience. It is reality itself transmuted. It's a theme ride. Theme rides.
Okay, can I go and meet Calvera now?
One doesn't just meet the man, man. Your body and soul must be ready. You must be worthy of his presence.
I'm feeling pretty worthy today.
Well, do you have a ticket? A complete ticket? Oh, I'm so jealous. You get to see the man for the first time, and you will come back changed.
Whatever. Can I see him now?
Yes. What are you waiting for?
Thanks.
And now your life will change forever.
All right. Just let me get my, daughter.
I don't think a young girl's mind and spirit would be ready for such an experience. And it's not exactly PG in there, you know.
But she has a terrible terminal illness called
Hospice Diabolica, and it's her only dying wish.
That's hard, man. I feel her pain. Dying without meeting him? I'll let it pass this time.
Okay, now to get Pazul and to, at last, get some information out of Kavera. What the? He's dead, all right. Kavera is dead. Too bad it would be too dangerous for me to go back to the ghost world. There's a note on the body. What the hell is going on? Is this the gypsy curse? What does this have to do with dog? And that note, it says, "You are next." Who is it referring to? Think, Eureka, think. Roger told me they killed a woman while filming one of the movies, and that she cursed them. So, there were 3 of them. Romero, the actor, and Kavera, the director, are dead. Roger also talked about a monster. That's who's next, sure. But who is he? Unless something comes up, this is a dead end. God damn it. Maybe Pazul or Gargoyle know something. I should ask them. Hey guys, you won't believe what I found in there. Guys? Hey, guys!
It was there in front of us, all along.
What was?
The mystery. The secret to this whole case.
What do you mean?
Look at the screen, Eureka. Those aren't special effects. They are monsters, and they are dying. On screen, in front of a camera.
You don't mean...
Yeah. These are not horror films. These are snuff films.
At least now we know what Dog was after. It's a shame we have nowhere to go from here. We hit a dead end.
Not so much. I can tell you who the other partner is. He's right there, on screen, doing all the killing.
Who?
His name is Ricardo Forte. He's the boss of an underground organization. He owns a casino beneath Estatao de Rocio.
The old train station? Okay, no time to waste. We need to get there right now. Slowly, we're getting to the bottom of this. Okay, here we are. Remember the plan. Our priority is to secure Dog. We deal with exposing this mass murderer later. Understood?
Can I help you, sirs?
Yes. Can we come in?
Of course. Come this way. Not you. You stay out.
What? Why? I'm the only one that looks like an adult.
We have certain reservations when admitting people of your kind.
You mean non-monsters?
I don't know what you mean, sir. Monsters aren't real. Anyways, your kind isn't wanted here.
Let's see about that. He looks like a shark and seems to make loans. Take your own guess at the pun. Hey, hi. Are you also waiting to enter the casino?
No, Chief. I'm here to let you back again. Back on track. Back on the game.
Oh, are you some kind of gambling coach?
You could say that. I rehabilitate people who have reached a crippling condition on their wallets and let them play a game.
You lend money.
Exactly. That's my trade, and this is my card.
Thanks, but I'm really not that desperate to play.
Keep it. Don't know when you might need it.
Ow! I broke my umbrella! But at least the crate is open, and it's filled with delicious blueberries. That gives me an idea.
I look like a monster now. That's perfect. After painting myself with blueberries in front of the entrance, I'm sure I will fool them. I'll take some extra just in case. Can I come in?
Oh yes, of course. We were expecting you.
Expecting me?
Yes. Come with me. Good. At last you're here.
Me?
Yes. The boss said one goddamn ugly son of a bitch was coming for the interrogation. And you were the ugliest one I've ever seen. But I was expecting someone more menacing.
I made bigger men than you cry, poop, and pee their pants, all at the same time. Now tell me why I was called at this hour.
In the room to the left, we have two lowlives of the worst caliber.
Debtors, I guess. Do you want me to squeeze their money out of them? Do you want them back with both of their legs broken?
No. Actually, this is more dangerous. Inside the room is that demon that works with Dog Mendonça. We want to know why he's here, and what he's doing with that dirty gargoyle's head.
Say no more, gentlemen. I'm on the case. Okay, you maggots. Let's hear it from the horse's mouth. What was the wrong string of ideas that brought your sorry asses to this place?
Yuriko, are you all right?
Play along. We're in deep trouble. Just tell me everything you've learned so far, and I'll try to get us out of here.
Okay, I'll tell you everything. Just please don't hurt me. I have kids.
Don't make it look easy either. You're dogs, man. You're supposed to be tougher to crack. Here's what's gonna happen. I will ask you questions, and you will answer, or eyes will start popping out of their sockets. Now tell me, why are you here?
Well, we were in the neighborhood, and I said, hey, let's go in. And Pazul said,
You lying scoundrel. What do you think will happen when I'm done with you?
I hope you will ban us from coming. And believe me, we're never coming here again. I swear!
Gargoyle doesn't seem to get that I'm asking these questions because I need the real answers. There's no way around it. I'll have to play the old interrogation game and get the truth out of him. What did you do to get into this kind of trouble, you filthy waste of atoms?
I swear, we just had a craving for gambling.
Look, you either tell me the truth or I'll grind your face against the wall to limestone dust.
Please, don't kill me. Take the demon. He's just a little girl. So much easier to grind. We were here because we were worried about my twin brother, Edgar, who has a gambling problem and is not me at all. We know that big debtors and winners are pulled aside, and they end up in these detention rooms. And you have the same policies with cheaters. Not that my handsome brother would do that at all.
Interesting. So, if someone wins big, loses big, or cheats, they end up singled out and put away from the rest. That's the way to get here. What do you think we're going to do to you?
Well, I was hoping you could let us go with a warning, it being our first time.
I'm sorry. I couldn't pay attention over all the bull crap that was coming out of your mouth. But you know what? I was just thinking how your head looks like a ball. What about we go out and put that notion into practice?
Well, that still sounds better than taking part in the big game.
What now?
You know, the big game. People used to disappear, you know. But nowadays, it seems they end up fighting in a ring. It is a chance to clear up your debt, but the fighting is brutal, and most fighters end up crippled in the end. But the few that win and give a good spectacle are said to get a pardon from Ricardo Forte himself.
If that doesn't frighten you, I should get a chisel and carve a cherub face over your ugly mug.
No, not that. That's what my fans love the most.
So,
The best way to meet Ricardo Forte is to get into the big game and win big time. Maybe that's what I should be trying to do, no matter how dangerous it is. So, you're basically saying that people who cheat, win big, or lose big end up in these rooms?
Yes.
And that people who end up in these rooms end up participating in something called the big game.
Yes.
And that winning is the best way to meet Ricardo Forte when you're getting his pardon.
Yes.
All right, I think that's all for now.
That's it? It was kinda lame.
I said for now. Until I decide whether I want to use your head as a toilet or as a barf bag.
Why are you so mean?
I'll try to eat some burritos before I come back. The lion is giving a solid grip. I should find something to lubricate it to get it out. The ring slipped right off. It's a shame I ran out of olive oil, though.
Wow, it's true what they say. You can make a stone cry. Get it? Make a stone cry? Because the gargoyle is made out of stone.
Yeah, I see what you did there. Very funny. Keep it up.
Sure thing, boss.
They look immersed in the game experience. No breaking the fourth wall to interrupt them. So, gentlemen.
Shh. Talking brings bad luck.
No! Talk! Talk! A stranger's attention means good luck.
Don't get distracted, please. Keep the game flowing.
I haven't received so many contradictory orders since my high school crush. Oh wait, not an appropriate story right now. What the hell? What the hell, dog? We were worried sick about you.
Ho ho! You must be confusing me with someone else. My name is Vilks Mondonga.
Cut the crap, dog. We thought you got in trouble working a case. Did you know there's a mass murdering conspiracy around the owner of this place?
You must be confused. Ricardo Forte is great man. He takes care of the little guy, like me.
You got into gambling troubles and you ended up here, didn't you?
Ho ho! I played the wrong cards on purpose, just to be able to prove my strength in this arena.
We thought you were either kidnapped by that maniac or spirited away by the ghost of a gypsy curse.
Ho ho! There's no such thing as a gypsy curse. Everyone knows that.
Come on, dog. Let's get Gargoyle and Pazul and get out of here.
But I can't leave. This is my big night. I will win the big game.
Did you spend all night playing and got in debt and now have to risk your life in this big game to make your money back?
No, I did not. Vilks Mondonga came here of own free will. And I'm sure this dog friend of yours would not do that either, because he must be smart and handsome.
I want to punch you so hard right now.
Oh, you want to spar with a big champion of the big game like me? Let's do it! If you want to challenge me in the big game, you'll have to improve your skills.
I will, and I'll flail your skin when I'm finished. Hi, miss.
Hi, Mr. Interrogator. You'll be happy to know that we kept the tool you forgot last time.
The tool?
We kept your chisel, and we even cleaned it for you.
A chisel?
Yes, you know, for nail removals, face carvings, kneecappings.
You say those things in such an uncannily calm tone.
I hope one day I can see your work and learn from the master. You can show me how you do it.
Did you just say wink instead of winking?
I just want to make my feelings towards you and your work as clear as possible. You can tie me up and show me your chiselmanship. Wink.
Bye, miss. So, how much interest do your loans have exactly?
That's not something to worry about. All this is perfectly legal. By the way, who told you about my little business?
You did. You gave me a...
Nonsense. I never saw your face before. I never forget a face. Here, take my card.
Thanks, I guess?
Keep it. Don't know when you might need it.
Oh, man, good to see you again. I've missed you so much.
You must be confusing me with someone else. I believe we've never met before.
Are you sure? I would have sworn I know you from somewhere. Like here, 5 minutes ago.
Are you a cop or something?
No, nothing like that.
Okay, then. Here, have my card. I will remember you next time.
Thanks, I guess?
Keep it. Don't know when you might need it.
Sorry, I've got epically drunk and I can't remember what day it is.
It's the 22nd of July, 1987.
You believe we're in 1987? Are you okay?
Yeah. Just last week I had an accident, and they told me that I might lose short-term memory for a couple of days. Besides that, I'm pretty dandy. By the way, are you interested in acquiring some extra dough for the games inside?
Maybe. Just give me one of your cards. Thanks, I guess?
Keep it. Don't know when you might need it.
Just give me a card.
I can help you if you run into...
Yeah, just give me the card.
Keep it.
Don't know when you might need it, right? I think if I keep on doing this, it would be abuse or at least hoarding. Ouch! It's burning hot! It's still warm inside my jacket. Let me in.
Yes, of course.
That did the trick.
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
Giving you my mojo?
It's a good hand. You'll jinx it.
You have no idea how good your hand is.
Okay, gentlemen, time to show what you've got.
So, what do you say, huh? I get everything.
You have a handful of aces.
All of them. The aces of hearts.
What? No, that can't be right.
And you actually have 5 of them. Man, you're the worst cheater I've ever seen.
No, wait! I didn't cheat. Something must have happened.
Let me call security.
No! Wait! Wait! There must be some confusion.
They've detained him. That went well. Okay, I got this man here. Gargoyle told me that those that get into trouble end up here, and nowadays, those who get in trouble end up in the big game. It is the best way to meet Ricardo Forte and get Dog out of here. I need to coerce them into changing places. That part shouldn't be hard. The question is, how am I supposed to take his place? I guess I'll have to talk to him and improvise. Well, well, well. Look what the cat dragged in. An ugly, filthy, outstandingly stupid cheater.
You gotta believe me. I had a legit hand. Someone framed me.
Boy, you better watch that tongue or I'll be using it to wipe yourself after you do number 2 on the can. If we leave you with any arms at all, that is. You know what happens to those who try to swindle us?
I only heard rumors. They used to disappear, but now they end up on the big game.
And what happens to those that end up in the big game?
They end up badly beaten up. It's pure carnage. They make them go one by one into a ring and beat the other unconscious, or worse, dead.
How do you know about the big game? It's supposed to be a secret event.
I used a fake ID to get in. You can bet on the monsters on stage. I've seen it a couple of times. It's brutal.
That's interesting. So, it's not only your hand that was fake, you're not even who you say you are. You said that you used the fake ID. Just who the hell are you?
Well, I am...
Can't you remember who you are? Or are you preparing another lie?
No, sir, please. Please, I have children.
You better tell me now exactly who you are, or you're not even getting into the big game.
I'm in big trouble, aren't I? I'm not even a monster. Or whatever it is you call yourselves. My name is Douglas Baxter. I'm an instructor at a community college. I'm just visiting Lisbon. I just like to gamble. I'm a bit of a thrill seeker. When I heard about this place, I knew I had to get in, see what it was like. It became exhilarating, addicting. But I swear I didn't cheat. What's gonna happen to me?
Okay, this gives me an idea. Look, I'm not a monster either. Just give me your disguise, and I'll give you mine. I'll play the big game for you.
What? Seriously?
Yes, of course. Just wait here until I come back, and I'll tell you when it's time to exchange places.
You're insane. You'll get crushed out there.
Don't worry. I have some experience dealing with monsters. I'll be fine.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Don't say thanks just yet. Wait until you're in the clear. Just wait here and wait for my signal. Hey, can I come in? No? Are you going to crush me with your hands like you're doing with that ball? Yep, that's what I thought. I guess this can be useful if I need to make something smaller. I have no use for that. I have no use for that. So, hi.
Incredulous to what he has seen, a member of the audience approaches the magician.
Well, it's not as if someone was actually watching your act.
Enraged, failing to grasp the secret beneath the trick, the fan belittles the workmanship of the magician's trade.
So, what kind of tricks do you perform?
The fan shows himself to be a troll. He's not seen the act, and yet comes to the stage asking for explanations.
Well, can you do a trick for me or not?
The troll challenges the magician, unknowing the dangers of having his mind blown. The magician accepts the challenge.
Can you make a bunny appear?
Piece of cake. Ta-da!
There's no bunny there.
A member of the audience fails to see the bunny. It's a magic bunny that's invisible to idiots.
Whatever. Well, can you do a trick for me?
The troll.
Can you cut a person in half?
The magician needs an assistant to perform that trick.
Oh, I can be your assistant.
A person of the audience throws a joke. Or at least, the magician hopes it's a joke.
Whatever. Well, can you...
The troll challenges the...
Can you make that trick with the rings?
The magician feels insulted by the cheap trick's request. Yet, he will comply. And now, the audience can see that all the rings are linked together.
Hey, can I check out those rings?
Sure thing. But be careful. They're made of silver.
They seem pretty straight to me.
Okay. Now it's time to give them back.
These rings are too big. I guess I will need them to be smaller in order to properly use them.
And now, the magician puts away the rings.
Can you make this smaller? Thanks. Let's try sparring again. I think I'll get you this time.
Ho ho! Let's see the little fly try to take on the heavyweight. Ouch! You son of a... Ho ho! You hit like goat headbutts. Strong but purposeless. I will say, foolishly. Come and fight me at the big game. Then we see who is man and who is pig.
I'll make you cry in public, big man.
Here, have these berries. They will help you paint your body like mine.
Is it time yet?
Yeah, I think I got everything I need to defeat that bastard. Just rub those blueberries against your skin and give me your mask. I will use this towel to clean myself up.
I can't believe you're doing this for me.
I have my own reasons to get in that game and wipe that smirk off of that bastard's face. Anyways, I think it's time to go.
Oh, seems now we're fighting for real in front of a big audience. Don't feel bad if people make fun of you afterwards.
Dog, you don't know the hurdles I've jumped today. All for you. I need this. I will enjoy breaking your stupid face.
Okay, no kiddie gloves now. I'm going to shred you into so many pieces, not even a bureaucrat with OCD could piece you back up again.
Dog, come on. The show's over. Let's go home.
My name is Wilkes Mondongo. A wolf is hungry for dog food.
That mustache is in really bad taste. If you don't take it off, I will.
Oh no, my clever disguise.
It's Dog Mendonça!
Run, everyone!
What the hell, Pizzaboy? I was so close to paying my debt. I mean, solving the case.
Seriously? No one noticed but me? Seriously?
Gentlemen, our boss has called for you. Ricardo Forte wants to see you now.
That's great. I'm also looking forward to see him.
Well, well, well. What have we here? Two little flies have bumped into my little cobweb.
It's all his fault. I went all deep cover behind your back. And I would have caught you if it wasn't for this Dumbo here.
Oh, don't blame the human. It would have taken a 5-year-old 2 seconds to see through your disguise. We liked having you here. While you were here, we knew exactly what you were doing. We knew we would have no surprises. And you left a considerable debt, if you were ever to get out.
I knew you lost all your money, you fat piece of turd.
Oh, please, like I could ever lose. I have a method, all right? It was them who cheated.
We were not counting on your human pet reaching this far into the cooking pot. Now, tell me what you know. What brought you here?
Okay, this time we're being interrogated. I need to find a way to turn the tables and get a confession out of him. But for now, it is best to play along. I was just trying to find this fat bastard. He disappeared as if spirited away, and I had to track him down.
That still doesn't answer my question. It may explain the why, but not the how. Now, tell me what you know.
Okay, this time... Caveira sent me.
That's impossible. Caveira is dead.
How do you know? Did you...
I'm not the one being questioned here. But now that you mention Caveira, what do you know about his demise?
Well, it's obvious Dog did it.
What? Pizzaboy, you're supposed to be on my side. People like you are the reason why I don't have interns.
He killed him, and he killed Roger Romero, and now he was here to kill you. He doesn't want anyone to know what he did.
And I'm going to kill you if you keep saying those things.
You see? Now he's going to kill me because I know too much!
I'm amazed you made it alive this far with such stupidity.
Enough! Even if I contemplated the idea, Mr. Mendonça has been under surveillance these past few hours. The only predisposition he has shown was toward losing money.
And there goes my raise.
But now that you mention Caveira, what do you...
You and I know who did it. You and I know who is chasing you in the shadows.
Yeah? And who is that?
She has black hair and emerald labyrinthian eyes. Eyes that carve deep into your soul.
Exactly who are you talking about?
The person who left the note.
Which note?
You know which one. If you saw Caveira's dead body, you obviously saw the note that said, "You are next." So, you either put the note there for someone else to find, or it was for you.
That could be anyone.
No, it was for someone specific. It was for someone that was going to visit Caveira and find his body.
And that leads you to believe that someone is after all of us.
Good. At least he recognized that there was an us to be after.
But now that you mention Caveira, what do you know about his demise?
You should know. Your mark is all over the place.
My mark? How so? What did you find on the scene that tells you I was behind this horrid incident?
Well, you were obviously connected. You had motives.
What makes you say so?
I saw what you did in those movies.
What do you mean?
I saw what you did to those other monsters. The things you filmed.
Those were special effects. Very good special effects. You have no way of proving the contrary.
But if they weren't, you would have a reason to kill him, to cut loose ends.
Look, human, I would like to know who killed him as much as you. It is, after all, in my best interest. Despite your accusations, I did not do it. If I would have done it, why would I do it now? Why not before?
Damn, I told him about the movies. Now he knows I know, and he is strangely calm about it. But he also raised a good question. Why would he wait until now to kill him? I need to pursue another approach to get to the facts. Well, you must have tons of enemies.
All powerful men do.
Yes, but I wasn't only talking about you. You said that someone could be after us. That implies more than one person and/or entity. And it's difficult to believe that Romero was someone powerful.
Yes, the three of us. We worked together in movies. You knew that already.
And, like I said, I believe those were not horror films. Those were snuff films.
And, like I said, those were special effects. You can't prove the contrary.
Romero seemed to think otherwise. He was filled with guilt about his work with you, especially about this particular girl.
It's a shame dead men tell no tales.
That could also be said about Caveira. He will remain silent forever, too.
And I'm questioning you to know what happened there. Aren't we running in circles with this?
Yeah, but the theory fits. Someone knows about something that you did and is hunting you down. If it's not you, who's behind these deaths? It must be a third party. Someone who knows what happened and is cutting loose ends.
And who could that be?
That's a question you should be asking yourself. Maybe a brother, a sister, a daughter?
They would have better chances telling the truth. Monsters would band against those who sold out their own kind.
And that's what will happen when the truth comes out. It doesn't matter if they have proof or not. A witch hunt will begin. And guess who is holding the broom and waiting for the torch?
Yes, it is also the reason why you won't be leaving alive.
What? Has he just confessed? What is it with this radical change of tone? So, you admit it? You admit killing all those monsters in your films?
I'm getting bored with this. It doesn't matter what I admit. If you leave here and start spreading the rumor, it would raise too many questions. And that's why I can't have you leaving this place.
Questions like... Who were all those monsters in the movies?
They were nobodies. In the beginning, we pulled monsters from the streets, people no one would miss. Then, when I opened the casino, we cashed in on everyone that ended up with big debts. We slaughtered them in front of the camera to make some profit off their sorry asses. Everyone knew that getting in gambling debts was a bad idea in Lisbon. But they never found the bodies, so we kept on doing it. No one asks questions. No one cares. It's like free candy.
Why something so elaborate? Why put them on screen?
Caveira was always looking for his big breakthrough in the film industry. He became a cult director instead. His films didn't have much success on the silver screen, but with the revenue from VHS and DVDs, he managed to open his theme park. I guess that being independent pays off sometimes. Romero was... well, he was Romero. He was also looking for a breakthrough, but was rather, simple-minded. His big ego was happy to see himself on the big screen, and his mind could not conjure up questions. He got cold feet when he found out how we made all those effects, when he saw what I truly was. Me, it was a little more personal. When you are born strong, really strong, the whole world is made of toothpicks. Either you get careful, cunning, precise, elegant, or you get into a lot of trouble. I see all your bodies as made of twigs, and the sound of them cracking is too sweet. Have you ever broken someone's arm completely? It's like weaving wicker, like popping bubble wrap.
What happened to the girl? What's all this about a gypsy curse?
She was gorgeous and indeed a Romani. When she found out what we were doing, unlike Romero, she opposed it. I guess all vagabonds stick to their own kind, and that was her mistake. A mistake I took care of. And yes, she yelled a curse while she was bleeding, a lung punctured, hawking blood and words all the same. She said she would come back and hunt us down. She said that the last thing we would feel was abominable terror, and that we would die screaming, surrounded by the ghosts of our victims. It was delicious.
That's what I wanted to hear.
One thing still bugs me. What happened to the dead bodies? How come no one found one yet?
Wouldn't you like to know? That's where we're headed.
So, Motel Romero, Chinatown, Motel Romero again, the theme park, the casino, and now we're back here.
Yep, all while looking for you. And you were perfectly fine all along.
You don't know what hurdles I've been through. It all started...
I don't really care, dog.
That was quite a night, young man. Are you telling me he pays you nothing for it?
Hey, don't say that. I'll never hear the end of it.
That doesn't matter. This is the end of the line. You will become just another trophy in my collection.
Here, surrounded by all these ghosts. What does that remind me of?
Please, save your breath. There is no such thing as a gypsy curse.
Are you sure? Because this whole place seems like a recipe for disaster.
That won't sway me, Mr. Mendonça. It is you who have reached the end of the road. Any last wishes?
Now that you mention it... Can Dog go first?
If that happens, I will haunt you in the afterlife, Pizzaboy.
It would be too much of a hassle to untie just one of you.
But if we're stuck together, our statues won't look as cool.
That wouldn't be a concern. Neither of you is the cool-looking type, anyway. The heat may scorch you, but you'll probably drown. I wonder what your faces will look like when the wax fills your lungs.
You are truly scary. I always wanted to have my memoirs interpreted as a Broadway musical. We could do that. The choreography would be a little stale since hanging here gives us only so much movement.
Yes, we won't be doing that.
Come on, you have such a beautiful voice. It will be fun.
Even though I tied you to an overly complicated contraption, I'm still not a cartoon villain.
A last dinner would be nice.
Fitting, as you're about to roast slowly.
Is that a yes? Can I choose the place to order it?
No.
If I can't have a last dinner, how about some water?
That's actually a sound request. I'll bring you some water. Wait here.
Haha, I see what you did there, jerk. Okay, dog, what's the plan? How do we get out of here?
There's nothing to do but pray. I will ask Deus Ex Machina for salvation.
Deus Ex Machina is not... You know what? Forget it. Do your thing, and I will look for a way out.
Have a little faith. Deus Ex Machina always comes to those in need.
Don't say that. It makes you sound stupid.
Your face is stupid.
I see I can't leave you two alone. Not for one moment.
Be careful with that water.
This? I wouldn't worry about it. Soon you'll both be drowning in wax.
Well, we're not the only ones who won't be dying alone. There are many ghosts around here.
I told you there is no such thing as a gypsy curse.
Haven't you heard our story so far? I saw her at the motel.
And I saw her at the office, and in the photo, and in the cinema.
If that's so, what does she look like?
She looks an awful lot like that statue.
Which statue?
Hey, where did it go?
This cheap ploy won't get the best of me.
Are you sure? I think my wolf senses are tingling.
There is no such thing as a gypsy curse.
Be careful with that water.
It can't be you, but gypsy curses aren't real. Oh, get away from me. You'll never get me alive.
Hey, be careful with that water. You idiot. Haven't you seen on the intertubes what happens when you throw water into boiling wax?
Oh no. How can I help you?
I meant Pizzaboy's the idiot, not you, Nadja. Deus Ex Machina heard my prayers. Your boo was perfect. I almost soiled my pants.
Ew! Don't you dare! I'm literally stuck to your butt.
There must be some way or mechanism to set you free.
Wait, aren't you a rage-seeking revenge? What's going on?
It's complicated. Do you really think this is the right time to talk about that?
The girl's right. We need to find a way out of here or we'll be swimming in boiling wax.
It's all your fault. If it wasn't for you, I'd have a normal, crappy job.
I never asked you to follow me around like a puppy without a home.
Yes, you did. Page 103, Volume 1.
That's open for interpretation. The fandom is divided.
Hey, watch out!
What happened? Dog?
Here, Pizzaboy. Help me out. He's really strong.
Hold him off. I'll find a way to help you out. Yikes. No thanks. I wouldn't like to be the ham in the middle of that sandwich. Hey, can't we solve this with a nice chat?
Don't be an idiot, Pizzaboy, and help me the hell out.
I guess that's a no. Hey, there's still a shell inside. If I picked up the gun... Nah,
It would be too risky to shoot a dog by accident. Oh no! I don't know if she's a ghost or not. I just hope Ricardo Forza hasn't harmed her.
That was me, Pizzaboy. I fell on top of her and she blacked out.
Okay, that doesn't really make it better, though. I don't think she will be needing this bracelet. It looks silverish. Hey, I always wanted to pull the coiled tail of a pig straight. It's too waxy and slippery. It's not that I'm too weak. I've got the waxy coiled tail and then some. Well, this place is burning down, so I might as well take it. Okay, the bullet is in the bench vise. I can work on it as long as I'm careful. This is probably a bad idea, but I really want to open that bullet. Let's just hope I don't set it off by accident. My mom was right. I do have the delicate touch of a surgeon. Now that I think about it, I don't think she meant it as a compliment. Yeah, I'll pick up a peg leg on fire and put it in my jacket. That's a great idea. If it wasn't obvious yet, I'm being sarcastic. It's not on fire anymore, but it is black and charred. Well, it's not like he was going anywhere. It's all black and charred. That gives me an idea. I think I'm getting to something here.
I know there are statues around, but this is not an art class, Pizzaboy.
Sheesh, I'm working as fast as I can. Hey, it looks like a weird candle, and it smells like bacon, just like in Motel Romero. Yes, this is getting somewhere.
Stop redecorating and start helping, Pizzaboy.
But it looks so much better now. Black powder is used for the grand finale. I better save it until I'm done. I have no use for that. It says here that I need to draw a ritual circle around the subject that's going to light a candle with a nice smell, to wear a silver chain to protect my body, recite some words, and throw some guns. Now, read out loud. Klaatu Barada Niktu.
Oh, chanting. That's perfect. Why don't you and this bastard sing a duet while you're at it?
Sheesh, I'm working. And now the fireworks.
What happened? broke your bones. I gutted your sorry corpses. Don't touch me. You're dead. I'm not. I can't be dead. You can't kill me. No. No. No!
And in the end, justice was done. All thanks to Dog Mendonça. Now, humans and monsters alike can sleep sound, knowing that there is always someone looking out for their safety.
Who are you talking to, Dog?
I'm wrapping this tale up, Pizzaboy. Try not interrupting the master.
Anyways, I still have a lot of questions. Like, who are you? What happened to the gypsy curse?
There is no such thing as a gypsy curse, Pizzaboy.
Allow me to explain a little bit. My name is Nadia, and I'm an orphan. I grew up in an orphanage run by nuns. My mother was Mirella, an actress who had performed in Cavera's films. The nuns would have Sundays of liturgy and gore, where they screened cheap horror movies for us after service. I never had doubt of who my mother was. I used to see her on screen many of those Sundays. I looked just like her. I knew my mother was dead, but I wanted to know more about my past. And so I looked for the people who had worked with her. That's how I met Romero. When he saw me, he thought I was my mother and had a heart attack immediately. But before passing, he asked for my forgiveness for what they had done. He didn't realize it, but he had just confessed his crimes to me. And not only that, he also told me about the monsters.
And that's when I came into the picture.
Yes, I came to Mr. Mendonça to ask for his help.
I had a great plan. If Romero thought she was the ghost from Aroma Curse, so would everyone else. Eventually, her appearances would get on their nerves, and we would be able to catch them off guard, or give us solid evidence to expose them. My plan was perfect.
Yes, that part didn't go as planned. Cavera was murdered, and Ricardo Forte just didn't care enough until I was right in front of his eyes.
But we caught him in the end. Like I said, everything went according to plan. Satisfaction guaranteed, always.
So why didn't you tell me anything?
Mr. Mendonça said you were useless and insisted on...
No, never said that. Keeping you in the dark, asking the uncomfortable questions, and raising a ruckus was part of my plan. And you found me in the end. I am very proud of you, Pizzaboy.
Yeah, right. But if you didn't kill the director and neither did Ricardo Forte, who did it?
Yuriko, there are some mysteries that we will never solve. But part of my plan was having Nadia fall madly in love with me. So, now that this is all over, would you join me for some drinks?
I'm sorry, Mr. Mendonça, but the nuns of the orphanage were so good to me, I ended up taking the habits too, even if we went for some drinks. I don't think I can give you what you want.
Come on, not even a little kiss?
Thank you very much, Mr. Mendonça. You helped me to sort out the ghosts of my past. I will never forget that.
Lacho Dronte, Nadia. I will never forget you either. So, Pizzaboy, let's go home. I've got some video games to finish. Have you emptied that waste paper basket, Pizzaboy?
I'm on it, Dog.
By the way, that was a good job you did out there. I never thought you would find me. Congratulations.
Does that mean I'll get a raise?
No, but you can be player 2. I think we can co-op from now on.
I guess that's good enough for now.
They're not coming back for us, right?